Great sand dunes.
Woohoo!
We are here for National Park's birthday. Who's gonna sing On the Road Again?
On the road again. That's the only lyrics I know. That's all you get.
Got it. Cool. All right, here's our exit. There's the sand dunes. But there's the sand dunes. You know, when we pulled in here, I was a little freaked out. Not gonna lie. So this is our second stop. That's not a driveway.
No.
Oh, okay, so when we pulled in here, and this is what I saw, I was concerned at your booking because I let Rich book. I didn't question it. I didn't follow up. This has not always gone well with hotels before. I told him where we needed to be, like location-wise, what we were doing, and I told him to figure it out. And this is what we pull into, and I was like, okay. So we pulled in, and I was like, eek, this could be one of those spots. We haven't gotten new locks on the RV yet. I'm concerned. But everybody we met was real nice. We didn't actually socialize much there. We weren't really there much either.
No, we talked to people every night during the night. We had some great guys stop in next to us.
With a real cool setup.
So shout out to Steve Manning. You probably will never see this, but man, you've got a cool rig. Got me thinking of things that I want to do to my truck. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But we met some really, really, really nice people.
Hold on, I don't want to interrupt you too much, but I just want to show them. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That's the entrance sign to the sand dunes. Again, we're at the Oasis right outside. It's a small spot. There's not a lot of parking. I don't know if we got lucky to grab it because we just booked this last week. It's Oasis Store Camping Restaurant.
And it's the Oasis RV Resort. And so it was scary. Oh, and we'll do a full review on it, but the spaces were tiny.
The spaces were tight. When we first got there, there was a fairly big C-Class.
Yeah.
Next to us, A-Class. There was a fairly big A-Class right next to us. I'm sure I got some footage of it. And with their slide out, and then with us having slide outs on both sides, so their slide out towards us, and then us having slide outs on both sides, so we were, and some little trees, we were scared to pull too far over. We had like maybe 3 feet, between us and the picnic table.
Our picnic table was underneath their slide out. And our slide out, there was 2 to 3 feet between our slide out and the picnic table. And the water and power hookups were, if you're looking like at our RV, at their RV, our picnic table, on the other side of their picnic table was the connections. So, I mean, it's tight. It's meant they packed as many RV spots as they could in there.
You know what though? We were the biggest one there, I think. We were the biggest setup there.
I think we were 42 feet. I think we were the largest.
With the truck and the fifth wheel, I think we were the biggest setup there while we were there. So many of the smaller ones that who it looked like we're planning on maybe trying to get into the national park, but it was full.
Yep.
They were. I want to show you the sunflowers. They had room. They were comfortable.
Yeah.
But with our 42 feet and slide outs on both sides, we were tight. Mm-hmm. Also, we were in stall number 13. If you stay here, avoid stall number 13. We were the only one without a grill. Oh, so they do have grills, but they're like old school camping grills, which we didn't use. They have fire rings and they sell firewood, and it's real burning wood.
Yes.
Which again we didn't use. Plastic picnic tables, like the big heavy ones.
Some wooden ones.
Oh, there were some wooden ones?
Yeah, our neighbor had a wooden one.
Oh, okay. So there were picnic tables of different varieties. We didn't actually have a grill on our site. Our site didn't have the grill, but everybody else seemed to.
Which we ate at the restaurant twice, which was amazing. We did some microwave foods. I mean, we
didn't set our grill up.
No.
there just wasn't a lot of room, and we were only here for 3 nights, and one of them Rich was working most of. So we Instapotted and microwaved most of our meals.
Yeah.
We did run into town. Running into town here is like a 45-minute jaunt.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's about 8 miles to Zapata Falls, and then it's about 20 miles to Alamosa. There is a closer place, but Alamosa is really the closest town.
We were trying to make sure we got diesel. Also needed a grocery trip.
I wasn't paying attention. The other way is 53 minutes slower, so...
Did we make it?
Yeah, we made it.
Oh, good.
I was not paying attention to my trailer on that turn. Whoops. Whoopsie.
Maya just signed up for a photo editing class this year. Or video editing. So they don't have the restaurant open to sit down. They have tables outside. I think I told you guys that before. But we are, we sat in the truck, you know. We're in the 3500 Ram. We have the width, we have the space, everybody's comfortable. And all their meals come in these lovely boxes, which work as great trays, even if we are...
They're not styrofoam.
They're not styrofoam. They're compostable. We kept 2 of our boxes for later fast food because they make such great trays, even for the 4-year-old. Views are amazing from every angle.
Yeah.
Except for that one. That angle looks like Kansas. The rest of it's good.
Maya's got something to say, folks.
Oh, we're coming back.
The falls are amazing. Just try not to step in the water.
You have to see the falls.
Just try not to. Try to wear shoes that can't get water in them.
Zapata Falls is what she's talking about. And you have to zigzag back and forth across the river to actually see the waterfall. But it's totally worth it.
There are
sunflowers everywhere.
Sunflowers everywhere and mountains on all sides of you. It's
every direction you look, there is a mountain. Some closer than others.
Yes.
Playground had the best view.
Yes, you can.
Playground had a really good views. We got some pictures for you. So this was our first national park, which is kind of sad since we lived right next to Rocky Mountain National Park for how long?
2 years.
No, like 6.
Yeah.
6 years, guys. 6 years this time.
Yes.
And before that, we were in Kansas for 4 years. But we spent a lot of time in Colorado still. And we were back in the Denver Metro Golden area for like 6 years before that. So, I don't know, 12 years of living in Denver Metro, and we've never gone to a national park.
Never gone to a national park. So,
Nope.
and now we're heading to another one.
Yep, where are we going now?
Mesa Verde. So we are on our trip from...
That's the Cliff Dwellings.
Yep. We are going from Colorado Sand Dunes to Mesa Verde. 3 hours and 42 minutes. I'm guessing 5 hours.
Yeah, it's the same mileage as it took us to get here from Larkspur.
Exactly. 198 miles to the T.
Scheduled to do a way station this trip, or this in between these two.
No.
So that'll save some time. We're already full on gas. That's why we drove to town yesterday. And
$1 off at King Supers, baby. Woo-hoo!
King Supers is our Kroger's for those who are,
Okay.
which is our grocery store.
May I?
We have an emergency bathroom break. Cool thing is, we have 2 toilets with us. So we didn't have to wait to get to a spot. Milo, you need to go too. Daddy will come back for you. So this is our pretty view while we stop. This is our rest stop. Dirty windshield, sorry. Oh.